Hey guys, Trickory here, bringing you another building guide from my boy Kwang. Now Kwang is honestly my favorite character to use. He's so fun to play with. You can either use him in the off lane or the jungle with this build. I like to use him in the jungle personally, and both ways I have the cards needed to do it. I have a lot of room for adaptation in this deck depending on what enemy team comp it is and to suit many playstyles. Here's the build so you guys can copy it, and let's get straight into the guide. To start off, I use my dummy ward, then I sell it for my brawler scythe. Next I put on my shadow scrolls and upgrade it with 3 minor power cards. Then I put on my second shadow scrolls and place it with 3 more minor power cards into it. Next I sell my brawler scythe and place my quartz blade in. I slot it with 3 lesser healths, and next I slap my healer token in with the 2 remaining points. Next I put in my sorcerer's ward and delete the healer token placeholder for another shadow scrolls. Now I upgrade into my shadow scrolls with 2 major strikes. I delete my quartz blade and complete it with a dire shock. I also delete my mana potion for my blink charm. Next up is my tempered plate, and I slot it with 3 greater healths. After that I delete one of my shadow scrolls and replace it with my whirling wand, and I slot into it 2 major strikes and a major kinetic. Next I delete my other small shadow scroll and replace it with a larger shadow scroll, slotting with 2 major power cards and a sinister shock. And to top it all off, I upgrade into my ward since it has no upgraded bonus. Before I get into the gameplay, I want to show you guys how this deck can be adapted to any enemy comp you face or to suit your playstyle in particular. The bulk of my deck takes up 49 CP worth of stats, but the remaining 11 can be slot with all types of variations to deal with any comp you face. You can slot a 5-point blink charm and your 6-point upgraded ward, as I do most often at a time, but you can also run a blink charm and a 6-point honor to pure to make your 11. If you're going against a deadly aurora and don't have an order support, or your support isn't running this card, you could use an 8-point purity sensor and your 3-point ward to make up the 11. There are many variations you could use to make the 11 points, and it's all up to you, but all these cards are included in the 40 out of 40 deck that I've built for you guys. At the start, I like to start off unlocking my passive first when I play Kwang. I usually play him in the jungle like I normally do, but I played him in offlane in this game. But the lifesteal gives you around like 7 health with each hit on the jungle minion. And with unlocking the passive first, I don't have to take a siphon that returns health. I could just use a brawler siphon and do extra damage to the jungle minions. And it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal, so it's the best option. But later in the game, I see Shurick is fighting a 2v1 against Countess and Howitzer. So I come in to help, but Shurick's over there handling his own. I play a little cat and mouse with Countess. I end up dropping my ward so she doesn't juke me and come back around. But I meet up with her anyway, and I right click her. She tries to dodge my tether a little bit, but I connect and alter the bits. Later in the match we catch Sparrow out. They're always trying to juke my tethers, but you can't outsmart me. I always just hold my tether till they straighten their path before I throw it so I don't miss it. And we catch her and I just ult in. Kwang's tether doesn't only have to be used to secure a kill with your ultimate. You can also use his sword, and you should be using his sword for peel. Not only for yourself, or you should be using it to peel for your teammates. I see Rampage is going after our really low Belica, so I use my sword to root Rampage in place to give Belica enough time to escape before we deal with Rampage and just send him on his way. We're all in the jungle again when Cosby is caught out. Legit, their whole team is chasing him. I root Howie to give him a chance to escape when little old Sparrow walks a little too far, and I ult in and freaking delete her. We end up cornering Howie and add 1 more to the graveyard. Another important note you want to make when playing Kwang is you really shouldn't be the initiator for big team fights with like 3 or more people, because once you tether in and ult in, you'll do major damage, but you will put yourself in a bad and vulnerable position for the enemy to quickly turn around and deal with you. Against 2 or 3 people, it's alright to go balls deep and just ult in, but it's best to use Kwang to secure picks and insta-kill enemy carries. We have the Orb Prime, and we're looking to close this game right now. I tether Howie and Belica pops Howie back to base. Aurora goes in, and me and Faye follow her up. Faye lands a nice ult on Sparrow, and I continue on to dive the tower so I can kill her too. But the tower's doing a little too much damage that I would like, so I blink out to avoid more damage. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let's shoot for 30 likes and I'll be back with another build. Leave your comment to which hero you guys would like to see next, and until next time, Trickory.